Hi.
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 Hi. Hi.
Morning.
Morning. Is it safe, John?
It is at the moment.
Okay. Okay. Just before we went on air, John's dogs, went into overdrive, and their claws were scratching on the hardwood floor. So we're going to start a fundraiser for John to have a carpet.
No.
Yeah. Or dogs to have their claws clipped, or socks for all the dogs. Which is how many socks do we need?
The door will get closed in a minute.
Okay. Are you going to be on the other side of it?
If you want me to be. Bye, I'm gone.
Good morning, everybody. Hello. It's always something. There's always something going on. Sunday, the 2nd of February. Sun's out. Here it is anyway. Which is good. Sun might be out with you, Mr. Marley. It might. We've got the sun this end, I'm afraid.
It was up. It was a lovely day today, in fact.
Good. Well, we got lots going on. We got Spirit False, we got Lockstat, and we got SitRep, which is filling up. So I will refresh that just before I go live with that. So get your stuff, pictures up on the Modeller's Mess on that special little post, SitRep post, and then we'll have a chat with you guys. Should we go through chat first?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay. You must excuse my voice as well. It's gone a bit scratchy. So, never mind. Let's start at the top. Mick Wilson says, good morning, Places and Warhammer Junkies. Places?
Morning.
Players?
Places.
Plastic places?
Players,
yeah.
I'll take
places, that. If that means something.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? Places. Neil says, morning all. Hello, Neil.
Morning,
hello, mate. Hello. Nick Kendall's in. So I can never say that.
What?
It's Welsh, isn't it?
Is it?
I don't know. Someone will climb on a horse and tell me exactly what it means.
Foreign.
Wayne says, good morning all.
Morning, Wayne.
Hello. Good morning, my little plastic lovers, says Model Officer.
Aww.
Importantly, Gary Morris said good morning. Hello, Gary. Nice to see you typing on here. Good morning, says Rory. What does that mean?
Good morning.
I think that's French, isn't it?
Good morning. Yeah, it is. It is French.
LJ's up. She says morning all. Hello, LJ. Good to see you. Busy dodging rounds and visitors. Yes, Gary is not at home currently. Tiff is in. She says, morning, folks. I hope you're okay, Gary. Seems like he is. Darren Hall says, morning, everyone. Hello, Darren. Good to see you. Gary says, if 2024 was the year of the Wilson and 2025 the year of the Skiffins, then it would appear my year has been called. It's 2025, isn't it? Joseph McNess says, morning all.
Morning, Joseph.
Hello, Joe. God, I got that wrong. Nurse, more coffee. Dates are wrong. More than coffee, mate. You're right there, Mel.
Yeah, I just thought that was funny.
Let's spit your coffee out. That's hilarious.
Not quite. Almost.
Is that your weathering techniques?
One of them.
Nick Kendall says, a rug raiser. Yeah. Yes. That's what we need. We just press mute, obviously, but you know. I think dog socks, that's be good. If you can work out how many socks we need to raise money for, or like an automatic door closing system, or I don't know, something like that. Morning, one and all. Happy belated birthday, John. Oh, yes.
Namaste.
How many years young are you, if I may ask?
56.
Bah, bah.
You don't look a year over 70, mate.
Well, I'll always be 4 minutes younger than my twin brother, so that's at least something I could be happy about.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, is this his birthday as well?
It was, yeah, yesterday.
Okay. Happy birthday, Tim. Wow. Gosh, that's a coincidence. Charlie Skill Model says, morning, one and all. Happy belated birthday, John. I read that out. Good morning, John. Morning, all. Good morning, all, says Wifey Dave. Hello. That's French as well. Matthew Wagg says, morning, everyone. Hello. And Chris McGee is in. He says, morning, all. Hello. Right, there we go.
Right. So Bora de Bulb translates to good morning, everyone in Welsh. Bora da means good morning, and Bob means everyone. So there you go.
Lovely.
So
Yes.
Bora de Bulb to you too, Nick.
Bora de Porb.
Bora de Bulb.
Bora de Porb with a P.
Well, BORE D DA.
Welsh, it could be pronounced any way you like.
Ah.
Yeah.
With a lot of phlegm.
Peas and yeah, okay.
What?
Good morning to everyone too. Right, should we do it then? Should we go around and see what we're all doing, what we're up to,
Do it.
Sure.
what we've been breaking? I'm very sorry, you two, but I have to go to Mr. Marley first because there's some shocking news on his bench.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah.
I've fixed it. So
Oh.
I made an error, but
You should have left it until after today.
It's in SITREP. So I'm working on a couple of things. So this is
hang on.
Getting there.
I've lost it. I've bloody lost it. Hang on. Sorry,
What?
I was playing around. Sorry, I was playing around with the layouts, wasn't I? There we go.
There we go. So Edward 148 scale Fokker D7 OAW. Yeah, so that. And anyway, I'll swap to the other camera. Anyway, so it's part of a it's a live build we're doing on YouTube with Gary Morris and Mikey. And let me take that camera up a bit. Anywho, so focus, lovely. Right. Anyway, so it's coming along lovely, and as it was. So the other day on the YouTubey thing, on the Bearded Veteran Craze channel, I'm holding it like this, and I'm getting all these struts sort of lined up and all that sort of stuff. I misplaced the strut, so I just made one out of plastic card there. Well, you know, getting all these and lined up and just beautiful, nice and straight. And then I turned it over and went like that and went, and this bit was there. So I had the top wing on backwards because, you know, when you get tunnel vision and stuff like that, I wasn't looking out. I was looking at the mounting pads, which are the same backwards and forwards. So the top wing was incorrect. It's now been fixed. I did it just before we went live, but there's a picture in SITREP to prove that I am an idiot. So there's that. The other thing I've been working on, and not much to show at the moment, it's in primer. This is the Kinetic 48 scale Harrier GR. Well, I'm going for 3. So it's all gone together beautifully. Like there's really, there's not much. As you probably saw if you watched the stream last week, I was putting this intake on, a bit of a misalignment. Then I realized I was putting the wrong intake on, swapped it over to the one it should be, and it's absolutely perfect. There's no fit issues whatsoever on any of it. The only thing I didn't like so far in the kit is the mounting of the stabilators to the fuselage. You can see a bit of red through there. There's not much in the way of strength or whatever, but they're on. So that'll be grey. I'm still waiting for. I bought a camouflage mask set from Top Notch in a place called England. So that's on the way. I think it's England. Could be one of them. That should be in the mail hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. So that's going well. So in the meantime, I have to wait for that, and I can only progress the Fokker D7 on Thursdays, and I can only do the Shannon class lifeboat on Fridays. So while I'm waiting, I have to go to a new kit. So I've started this one yesterday. It's a trumpeter, MiG-23 Flogger B. And all I've done so far is, and it took hours, is putting photo etch in the nose wheel well. Yeah, you can see. So just hydraulic lines and all that sort of stuff. There's an uplock not actuated, but uplock down the bottom there and everything else. That's all I've done so far. But I'll be progressing with this because I'm literally waiting for paint and masks and stuff for the other ones. And that and the fact that I'm only doing this on live build, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
What's the decal scheme? Have you got a color version of that picture?
Yeah, I do. Bear with. There's two of them. So that's one of them. Oh, sorry about the glare. It's yeah. So this is yeah, as you see, it's got a big devil on it and all that sort of stuff.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. It's you know, red, black, and white, and all that sort of stuff like that. Yeah. So the decals, Dirkels, however you want to pronounce it. All you get really is the Czech Republic roundels and the devil on the fun stencils. So the rest of it, I think, masking and all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to do that scheme. Not that I'm afraid of it or whatever. I just don't think it's particularly pretty. I'm going to go for this one, which is the Polish Air Force, and I do like the greens, and yeah, I think that'll look interesting. I've not done any Russian aircraft before, so this will be a first for me, using colours that I'm not usually playing with, and that should be fun. And I've just got two aftermarket bits. I'll grab them because it's sort of interesting. So one is a res kit exhaust. What's fun about this is these aircraft, apparently when they're at rest, sorry if I'm waffling, and it won't take too long.
Not at all. You carry on, mate.
All right, so lots of bits. So you've got like the flame holder and all that sort of stuff is resin, and sorry, that's 3D printed, and the other bits are resin, and they all go together. But when they're flying along, the nozzles sort of actuated. So these would be, if they're on a Hornet, for instance, and pretty much all the engines I know, these tail feathers, turkey feathers, whatever you want to call them, we call them VENs on a Hornet, variable exhaust nozzle. Yeah, so when they're flying along, they're powered because they use fuel, which is in ample quantities at the back of the engine, as a hydraulic fluid. So so they're maintained once engine's running and you've got fuel pressure. So when these are at rest, on this aircraft in particular, they flop down with gravity from the top. So you have a choice of them. So you probably can't see much, but one's round, one's a little bit off center. So that's pretty cool. I've got that. And the only other thing I've got for it is...
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Are they used for vectoring then? Like, changing direction?
Not at all.
Stuff like that?
Not at all. No, just simply just an exhaust nozzle. So it's like a jet exhaust in that if you have a wide open nozzle, it's a sort of lower speed. If you close it up, you have a smaller ejection port, so you've got a higher pressure because it's all about efficiency. So with these engines, power is directly related to the inlet temperature and exhaust temperature, and the sensors, and it's a bit complicated, but yeah, not vectoring at all. These aren't movable in flight, apart from doing it all systematically and all in the same direction at once.
Cool. Okay, that's why. Gotcha. That's cool. Very good.
And that's me.
I'm glad you got that top wing fixed.
So am I.
Yeah. So did you have the instructions upside down, do you think, or?
No, I was just literally task focused, I think. So somebody watched the stream back, and yeah, probably confirm what I was doing was I was earlier on. It took about an hour to get it all lined up and everything else. So what I was doing was putting the right way around, but then I took the wing off, put some new bits of glue on, and then picked it up backwards and just plonked it on. But then, yeah, covering up the bit I really needed to see with my hand, so I just didn't see it until it was too late. And yeah, it's all on YouTube on Bearded Veteran Crate's channel on the stream from last Thursday. But there's a lot of laughter and crying and stuff. So, you know, I managed to fix it. It's all good, but I was somewhat embarrassed, and it was a genuine mistake. It was not staged. I think you'll see, if you watch it back, you'll see that. I felt like an idiot because I spent an hour putting it up, and I was just, you know, so happy that I managed to get it to fit straight, and I just had to do it again.
Never mind. Never mind.
We all make mistakes.
We'll forget it. We'll forget it really quickly. Don't worry.
Back to the studio.
Yeah, Awake Cooper says, just noticed Mr. Marley's name is upside down. Hobby Time says, hi, guys. And Dave Skelly says, morning all. Why is John Marley's name's upside down? This is part of John's attempt to revamp his image.
Yeah. I didn't know you could do that. That's clever.
I think it's I think I typed it in Australian. That's what it is. Please, Mr. Marley, try to relax and recall as best you can how buggered up your airplane model is. Hobby Time says, hi, Jim. There you go. Never mind. It happens to us all. Yeah. But the good thing is you didn't just ditch it. You fixed it. You did something about it and you fixed it and put it back.
Yeah. If it all went wrong big time, then I'll just put it aside, get out another model. You just you don't throw it across the room because if it did, it would fly backwards.
I remember yesterday when you were talking about it, we were giving you all sorts of suggestions of how you can just leave it on there and then make it a part of the build. Do you remember, like, we'd put the decals the wrong around and someone fixing it or something, or smacking a kid around the back of the head saying, what the hell have you done? These instructions. But you didn't. You're like, no, I'm going to fix it. It's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you want to go next?
Let's go to John.
Okay. We're already on John.
I'll see if I can poke him.
Hello.
Yeah. How you doing?
Greetings, young peeps.
Hello.
What have I been doing? I've actually been in the shed and sprayed things. So the Dick and Max just there. Yeah, that one. That one there is a T55 and a couple of other things. They've been sprayed, matte coated, so they're finished. They're in. I have been working on Crocodile. Lots of photo edge on it already, but I'm going to be putting photo edge stuff onto the turret, so I'm just cutting it out at the moment and cleaning it up. There's some fire extinguishers I've got to sort out, some little hatches and locks and things all around the turret. Then there's some holes to drill, bits and pieces basically. Then I'll start on the trailer. But one of the other things I did get this week, all the way from that Australia land down under, was a couple of 3D printed kits. Yes. A M3 Stuart, or Mark III Stuart, and a Mark 6B, or Vickers Mark 6B. Comes in nice little packets. Tracks are all separate. And I've got some out, and I spent the other night unclipping the lower hull from the build plate, whatever you want to call it. And these are absolutely superb. The detail on that. It comes to, where is it? They're in here, I think. Where is it? Oh, I shall try and find the. Yes, there they are. Well, these show you how good they are. These are cupola hatches, and they even have handles on them. These are 130p 3D printed.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing.
In 14K, was it 14 or 12K resin? They are unbelievable. I mean, the good thing about it, it's not a solid block. A lot of 3D printed stuff will just do the outside and just print it as a block. And there's the lower hull, part of the hull, top plate. You got turret is almost in one, but there's still lots of bits to go on there.
Yeah.
You can see the detail. Don't know if you focus very well, but it's just absolutely stunning. Yeah. The infantry rides, track guards, whatever you want to call them.
Wow.
You should take some pictures, John.
Sorry?
You should take some pictures.
I will do. Once I get it down. I mean, that's just one lot. I mean, that's the rear suspension. That's leaf springs.
Yeah.
But where is it? If you go to the main suspension units, it's almost like a Brendan carrier. That sort of suspension.
Yeah.
The early war. You even got the springs. Integral, and they're springy. They're not just a solid with the shape. They're actually complete.
Amazing.
It's Australian. I don't know how he does it.
So it's not through a store; it's through a website.
No. You have to message him via Facebook. His name's Mark Kerr, if I remember rightly. He's got. If you go onto the 148 Armour modelling Facebook page, you'll see his stuff. He's doing M113s, Australian versions at the moment. He's getting them out. He's got upgrades for the Abrams M1A1 that the Australians have got, so he's got all the bits and pieces to add onto that. So he's expanding quickly-ish. I mean, it's 3D printing, and the two kits. I mean, a normal kit like this would cost about 27 quid here, obviously. Those two kits and the postage from Australia was about 65 quid.
Yeah.
And the detail is phenomenal. The only thing you don't get is instructions, but I've downloaded the 135th scale stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll just follow on. Oh, that goes there, that goes, etc., etc.
Wow. It's lovely.
Then, I think it'll take more time to actually get it off off all them than it will to assemble it. But I'm just so looking forward to it. I've got a scheme I'm going to do it in as well. I'm going to do this one for Malta. The Stuart, I'm more than likely going to do as counter scheme.
Okay. Lovely. Jim wants to know, is the crocodile that you finished the Tamiya kit?
Yes, it is the crocodile from the Tamiya. Yeah.
Cool. There you go. Lovely. And Turkey Scalmos, that looks great, John.
Oh, cool.
Hey, where do you want to go next?
Him. Or him.
Or him.
No, why would you want to go to him?
You
Okay,
mean
go to him. Go to him then.
Okay.
Whatever. Right. Yeah, I've been doing a bit. If you remember, I think the last time we were on, I primed and painted in TS17 the underside of the wing as a test to see if I need to gloss black the upper wing to use the TS17, and I decided that yes, I did. So I gloss blacked everything else, and the wing looks pretty much as I hoped it would, and you won't really see it on camera, but it's because I've filled in all the lines. It's a proper smooth painted finish rather than natural metal finish, which is what I was after. I then gave it everything else apart from the wing a coat of dark aluminium. I hadn't gloss black the tail, so to give that a slightly different effect, but that's going to be blue anyway, so that was a waste of time. Wasted, not effort, but I mean, if you know what I mean. And then I've masked up the nose, and it's got curves in this, quite unpronounced curves, but there's curves nonetheless. For the scheme, it's going to be red nose with blue diamonds. Yesterday, I test fitted the diamond mask that is a straight copy from the decals, and it doesn't quite fit. So I'm going to have to alter the diamonds as they come forward to conform to the curve, the compound curve of the nose, and also this front bit of masking needs to come back a little bit. But yeah, that's ongoing. It's going to get, regardless, I'm painting the diamonds on somehow. So that's the diamond mask bits.
Oh yeah, yep.
So
wow.
each diamond is drawn separately. Yes, this morning I finished the cockade painting on the Fulmer. So the yellow went on this morning. That's the painting of the markings done apart from the serials and the Royal Navy. The reason I didn't mask out to paint at the same time is because the mask would encroach onto the fuselage roundel, and the serial consists of 2 8s, tiny, and they're like 4-inch rather than 8-inch, so they're difficult to cut. You can see where the cutting's not happening properly, where they've been pushed out by the blade. So I've got to come up with them. Well, I'll cut the inner bit separately and then place them individually, make the 8s up in the thing. So
do you have to change the blade or anything like
that? Well, the blade I've got in a moment, I've got on a pressure of 0.65. When they're new, I start at a pressure of 0.5. That's grams. And they're really sharp. So I could try changing the blade for a new one. But at £25 a throw, I prefer not to do that.
Fair enough.
They're precision ground blade. I mean, that would probably do it. This blade does actually cut them, but because it's just off that initial sharpness as it comes around to the final, because they're so close, all the webs and everything are so close together, as it comes around on it to join the cut, it pushes that bit of the mask out, because it's low tack anyway, and then obviously the smaller the piece, the less adhesive there is, and it's on silicone paper, so it just pushes it out of the way.
Right.
Can deal with it. If these were going to a customer, which I don't do anymore, I would put in a new blade, cut them, then change the blades back. But that would dull the blade just a fraction, and at the cost of them, I'm not going to do it. But that's not a problem. But that's gone pretty well. So I used to leave the painting of each colour a day, but I'm now not doing that. So it only took me a couple of days to paint the markings. You saw I went out.
Yeah.
I just felt that I had to go out to show this.
Oh,
which is a D7 that I built when it first came out, Edward. And I reckon it's close on 15 years ago. And I didn't put the wing on back to front. It is a bit dusty, but I thought you've got the problems you've been having with that. I just thought it can be done. First time around.
That's lovely, by the way.
So kind.
I fancy actually doing this again. I've got a Wing That Wings D7, which I'm going to do in this scheme and paint that dragon on. That is the Decla from the kit. But I just like the colour scheme.
Yeah.
I did this as a try build from a Royal kit. A couple of guys, a French guy, and I can't remember the name of the other guy. Well, the French guy is Jean-Luc. Oh, sorry, Santa Luc. Santa Jean-Luc. Call him Santa because he gifted me a Tamiya 132nd Spitfire when they first came out, because I did mass for him for the French Tamiya magazine that he did. So he gifted me that, so I call him Santa Luc, and the three of us built one of these. It is dusty, but I have sort of over weathered it and matted it, but I've got all the tapes on it. Yeah. It's a very nice kit. This is got to be getting on 15 years old. So the kit that you've built is that old, and it's a very nice kit, isn't it?
Oh, it's a beautiful kit. I'm totally enjoying it. Even putting the wing the correct way around. Was pleasure.
If you're not into World War One, but you fancy building a World War One kit, and you've got a bit of patience to do it, this is probably one of the kits to do. There's very little rigging on it.
Very little rigging.
Yeah, there's just a bit of rigging around the wheel braces and just in there, I think. But yeah, wonderful little thing. Anyway, John, it can be done.
Thank you.
I'll apologise later. Also, and then right. This,
yeah.
Which, if you're thinking about getting it, get it. Stop thinking about it and get it. It is a really, really nice kit. And the SOE version will come out, which I'll be getting as well, like the Lysander, like the Defiant day scheme, night scheme. I know which one I'm doing. Yeah, this is really good.
It's a big box for
It is a big box. There's about, I think it's 5 sprues plus a clear sprue, so there's plenty going on.
Wow.
There's you can have the spats open and the wheels on show, so it's got the there's like a bracing connected bracing thing on the wheels, and it's all there. Slats and flaps you can have down. And John was telling me that with the wheel on the ground, the flaps will be lowered.
Yeah. So with the tail wheel on the ground, it's got a sort of like a spring sort of mechanism sort of thing done with clockwork and stuff like that. It's quite clever that the slats will slide forward. So generally, if you're going to take off in a tail dragger aircraft, what you do is lift the tail up as soon as it gets airflow, lift the tail up off the ground so the wing is level. But if you do that in a Lysander, the slats, the slats will retract back into the wing, and that would make your takeoff roll longer. So with a Lysander, the way you take off is keep the tail wheel on the ground, and the slats stay down, and you'll find you'll just lift off like at a very low speed anyway.
And to accommodate that, and in the kit, the whole tail system is movable.
Yeah.
So there's a position in the kit for takeoff and landing, and one for flight. So obviously, tail wheel on the ground, tail in the landed or takeoff position, and slats forward. And I would drop the flaps as well.
But it's one of the problems with the Lysander is that tail, which is why they put in that inspection window. You've got counterweights that have to be there, and it have to be a particular weight, and you check them every time you take off, because you'll probably crash if it's incorrect or set up at the wrong angle. yeah, the designer Teddy Pettit basically said, no, I'm not going to fix it. It's not my problem. You should be a better pilot. So they never fixed it.
No, but the counterweights are in the kit. There's some here in the base, and then there's another set. The ones you change, the ones that you see through the windows on the side. So they're all included.
Amazing.
The detail is really nice. That's not glued together at all. That's just put together. The front, where the pilot's framing and everything, it all just like neatly drops in. Be aware if you're building this. There is online a nice video of a guy building this, and for some reason he's cut. This is the rudder pedals, and there's this bar here that sits level, and that's the rudder pedals on that angle thing. He's cut this off at the angle because he reckoned that it wouldn't fit I'm not sure. Don't quote me on his wording, but it was basically hinting that it wouldn't fit otherwise. And straight away, I was starting to build this. I put it all together and tried it, and it fits beautifully without any modification. So if you're building this and you've seen his video, that's his decision. I'm not saying he's wrong in what he's saying for himself, but there's no need to. Don't cut it. Just fit it, and it fits fine.
Or maybe he put so much glue or something in the build so far, and it doesn't mean it doesn't fit.
Quite possibly. I think he might. It's a little bit awkward to get in. There's a couple of seating positions for the bar, and then the front bit goes in them. But I don't know. I'm just saying you don't have to cut it. It will go in quite easily. I've done it several times because I'm thinking he's done it for a reason. Clearly, and I'm trying to find a reason just because I don't understand it. But that's my opinion. But I'm saying you don't need to.
Okay,
it all fits beautifully.
Brian wants to know how the Mosquito going.
I looked at it the other day, but it's still there.
Yeah.
I did look at it, but the Lysander came along with something else, which I'll show you. Forgive me, show you in a minute.
Right.
Nice seats, nice. It's got the armrest that can be lowered. There is a second seat that's got seat belts molded in, but they're not very pronounced, and they're not really as they go on the Lysander. The lap seat belts anchored to the seat base frame, and that is just a frame. And in this kit is a frame. In the Gavia kit, it's just a block of plastic with sort of slightly raised lines bits on it. I scratch built one for my Gavia kit, but seat's nice, everything's nice. I'm looking forward to getting the fuselage on. The fuselage it tells you to paint the rear pink or flesh, umber flesh. What you haven't got is ribs. It would have been nice to have the ribs on the inside, because that was there were wooden frameworks, but it doesn't. But it says paint this rear part in pink, but that's really the linen, the dope, the red dope showing through the linen. I'm going to paint it like a sail color or cream color, and then get some paint, some acrylic paint, and streak it over it, which is why it's masked up there for me to do that.
Cool.
But yeah, all simple stuff, nothing too drastic. And with that kit, I got this. And straight away you can see where I'm coming from with a vehicle designed by International Rescue. In as much the twin tracks, not the turret, not the big massive blades at the front or anything. But as soon as I saw this, I thought, right, that's going to be international rescue. Now I've changed my idea of international rescue doing the hobnob rescues because if I built this and the other vehicle I'm planning, I thought I really need to build a pod, a Thunderbird 2 pod. But we worked out the measurements the other day. It'd be about 0.6 of a meter wide.
Well, okay.
And, you know, it would take up the table at Telford. So that's sort of out. So what I decided was it's a vehicle designed by International Rescue.
Okay, right.
And it's going to be crewed by stappers.
Of course it is.
Yeah, because there's enough of us within the the various guys. Anyway, so the first problem though with it, and I was going to cut it in half and do a hinged steering thing, but I decided not to. It's going to be a vehicle that searches for and digs or whatever for hobnobs. It's just that I'm saying it just sounds so crazy. And the first thing was the wheels look too Russian. And if you look at any of the international rescue vehicles, they are basically disc wheels. They have other detail, but they're basically disc wheels. So I have started to disc all the wheels.
Oh yeah.
To do that, I've just cut plastic card with a sharpened point on these dividers. That worked really well in 0.45 millimeter plastic card. I've done all the 14 wheels for the main road wheels. I'm thinking about doing the driving and adjust the wheels as well.
Cool.
But yeah, it's a start. So I'm pleased for that.
Thinking about those details, you could just replace them with hobnobs as wheels, couldn't you?
Oh no! Well, that would be a hobnob too far. I think I'm gonna the color. The color.
That's a good film. That's a great film.
That's Wallace and Gromit, isn't it? Hobnobs too far. I'm thinking about colours. Could be camouflage, but no. International rescue vehicle colours: yellow, red. So something like that. So if anybody's got any real ideas about colour, I'm interested. So that's about me, I think. Oh, and the mosquito is in my thoughts.
Right. Okay. It's in there somewhere.
Yeah, but I was looking at the IR80 yesterday, thinking I'm going to primer this and get that back on track.
You'll get it on it soon. I don't think Brian's going to let you forget about it.
No, that's cool. Keep reminding you.
Yeah. Michael says, John, put them in hot water. The supports will come away easier. Loosen them up, I guess, is what he's saying.
No, they come in, I just slip them off. It's not a problem. I just click, 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 click.
There you go. Brilliant.
But thank you for the idea.
Try it. Let us know. Confirm it. So don't then. But thanks for the idea. That's
TV says, I'm just popping in to see what you guys are doing before I show you my efforts.
Cool.
David's already put a guess in for
for the sprue false.
Sprue false, that's the one.
Because it's on a theme.
False. Oh no. Yeah.
We'll see.
Be something else.
Bearded Veteran says, so what are you going to do with that one, Marley? And put the vertical stabilizer on upside down? Question mark.
Something like
that. All right, I'll move on.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, me next. Right, I'll show you what I have been doing. It's rather exciting, kind of, for me anyway. Right, so I in between stuff, I've been doing this guy. We went to Warhammer World last Wednesday, and got a little Space Marine dude So I've been painting him up. That's been fun. Different kind of shades of yellow and stuff. He's been good. With some sort of shading on him a little bit. But yeah, I'm playing with that. So he's on my bench. Other one is the sub, obviously. So that's all painted up and ready to go. I found the rotors and everything. So they aren't put on. They're just over there. And I'll put them on last minute. There we go. That's that. I'm very happy with that. And then this bit is the thing that's been taking my time. Resin pouring inside the box. So far, so good. I put 2 layers of resin down. I've been making it thicker as I go. It hasn't got hot at all. It's set quite nicely. I only poured this yesterday evening, and it's hard as a rock. Hang on, let's tap it. Yeah, it's lovely. It didn't get hot or anything, so it's great. It has warped the top of that very top lip there. It's slightly warped. That's just my obviously dodgy cutting. Somehow the pressures has kind of made it a slightly different shape, but so whatever. Worst things happen. And it's going nicely onto there, and there's no bubbles that I can see. It's not in focus, but because obviously it's white, you can't see the bubbles, but you should be able to see it. Shouldn't be able to see any bubbles in it. Once I poured it down, I used a hairdryer on it, and that got a lot of the bubbles that were popping up at the top gone. I also shook it slightly with the little paint shaker thing I have. If you have one of these, they're very good. And just pressed it against the side as it was drying, and the whole thing kind of shook all the bubbles out, which is quite fun. And I've still got a load of resin to do, so you can see on the side here I've got 2 little lines. Those are height markers. So once I've got it poured up to the first line down there, then I'll put the submarine in. Like that. Not that way around. It'll be that way around. And the submarine can rest on that resin layer, and then I'll pour the rest up to the blue tack line, and then hopefully it'll be okay. Fingers crossed. And then I can once that's all dry and cured, then I can try and take all the Lego off and all that. So the Lego is just kind of to hold the box, because the box is just plasticard. It's not particularly thick plasticard, but the Lego is holding very nicely. Means you can move it around and carry it. It's on this red lid, so that any resin that does leak, which it shouldn't do, I can contain it and it won't burn my shed down. That's it, really. That's it for me so far.
Just when you put the submarine in, make sure you don't have it upside down or back to front.
Okay.
Oh, for God's sake, I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
No, leave.
So there's lots of steps that I need to remember. So I'm going to put the periscope sticking out the top. So I need to remember to put the periscope up to the top. And then once it's all done, the periscope can then glued on the outside. Yeah. And then I've got to make ripples and all that sort of thing. Now, if I forget that, that's going to be a problem. I've got to put the propellers on before I put it in the resin. Yeah, I've got to make sure it's not the wrong way up, or it's not that way round, or all sorts of things. So
Cool.
Oh, dear. So
have you got a written checklist, Malcolm?
No.
Would it not be better to write it all out?
Yes, it would be. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Thank you for volunteering. That's very useful.
It just helps you not putting the wing on the wrong way around. Oh, it's not as plain, is it?
It does have stabilizers at the back, and they could be put on the wrong way around. So I could be part of the club.
But they're not, are they?
No, they're not. No. We'll hardly mention it, John. Sorry.
Yep. Photos in SIDREP.
I never thought about using Lego, says Neil. Yeah, it's a versatile. You know, it's I had loads of it laying around as a kid. Mostly Technic, but that didn't work, so I use this stuff. Worked fine. Lots of thin layers on the second half of the pour. You don't want to melt all your hard work. Absolutely. So this is already 2 layers already, and I've only got small cups for mixing anyway. So next layer will go up to the line, then I'll wait, and then another layer, and then another layer, and it'll be good. So yes, hopefully you won't be able to see the layers between each pour. I am covering it up between each go, so should be fine. Fingers crossed. Oh, right, cool. That's it then. That's done. That's
Lovely.
our studio stuff. I'm going to have to jump out while I put Lockstack on, but I will be back immediately.
That's
Hopefully
me. Don't go that long. You've got 30 seconds. I'll do it as quickly as I can.
Then you'll be waffling.
I do that anyway.
True. You won't even notice I'm gone, I hope.
So, where's the Model for Heroes stand going to be for the next few weeks? All the way into possibly April. Or is it just March? Anyway, I'm waffling because Malcolm has disappeared first. Whatever it is. I waffle anyway. Right, where's mine? There we go. Let's go. So, next Saturday, down in that there Bovington Tank Museum, at that Bovington Southwest Model Show, over 2 days. Derek, Chris, Keith, Stephen will be there doing donate, create type stuff. Go and say hello, have a look around the museum, have a good time. There's obviously lots of other model displays going on from various other clubs. But go and see Models for Heroes. That's where you really want to see. And then we have the following weekend, Shuttleworth Model Show, again another museum. Steph, Lisa, myself, and the Skippings of the James. The Shuttleworth collection just to the west of Biggleswade, called the A1, hang a left, come down the A1 and hang a right. You get into the museum and you have a good look around. Wear warm clothing though, they don't like the heat. And it's in the engineering hall or hangar. Swiftly followed into March by the Peterborough Model Club show up in Stamford, Lincolnshire. Again, just off the A1. Seth, Lisa, myself going. We should be in the foyer. I've got a verbal confirmation we're going to be there, or that's where they want us, because we are the charity of choice. Spotty dogs. And yes. After that, we've got the Bedford Tabletop Expo, many things going on, wargaming, board gaming, tabletop scale model tournaments. You can read it, it's there in front of you. At Bedford International Athletic Stadium, Steph and Lisa are going to be there for both days. I'm hoping to go up there. I'm guessing Rob, can't remember his surname now. Perry could be there because he lives in Bedford or very close to it. Oh, he's back. See, I did waffle enough. And then into April, Hinkley Model Show at Argent Speed. Hinkley at the Leisure Centre. Seth, Lisa, and myself again. Nick Allen's going to be there, but he's going to be with us and all of us. In the middle of in the main hall of the Leisure Centre. Get there early to get a parking spot. But nice little day out. So, and that would be it.
Hey.
See, I can waffle for NATO.
Well done. Very good. It's just one thing while we're talking about things going on. The 48 and 48, the 14th of March is what you need to be doing. It's a whole weekend of model building, basically, from around the world. Australia and Europe and America, Singapore. Got guys from Canada as well. Yeah, so lots of places. Come and join us. All the details are on 48-48.org. It's basically a big celebration of model making, and they're going to be raising money for Models for Heroes. So you want to get on that. There's auctions with lots of fantastic kits and fantastic things from fantastic suppliers who are giving it for free so that we can raise money. Please come along and support us. Just basically grab a kit. Doesn't have to be 48 scale, could be anything. And sit and build with us and join the fun. It's all free. So have a giggle. Put that down in your diary, that whole weekend, 14th of March. And it'd be great. Mr. Marley, do you want to say anything on that at all?
Well, I've been invited again to be one of the Australian hosts for the time zones that we're doing. So because of the time zone shifts and all that sort of stuff, we're a good 10 or 11 hours ahead, depending on which state you live in. So we'll be kicking off at 7 p.m. Eastern Australian time, Eastern Standard Time. Actually, no, go for daylight savings because stuff Queensland. And and then of course we'll be finishing 10 or 11 hours before the rest of the stream, and we just sort of jump in, jump out, and it's a cracker of a weekend. I really enjoy it. It'll be the third year that I think I've taken part in it, and it's literally the conversations and the banter over that weekend are the highlight of it. It's just a lot of fun. Plus, incredible work people can throw out in 48 hours. You don't have to finish the kit, but it's amazing what people can achieve.
No, I agree. Yeah, absolutely. We were chatting about it with James yesterday when we were recording a podcast, and we were recalling all the models that we built in the 48, and you look at them and you remember the weekend and how fun it was because it's obviously you built it during that weekend. But yeah, it's good. I can't wait. Just do it all the time. Oh, we do. We build a lot together. That's what I meant.
I wonder if anyone will notice if a Spitfire wing was mounted backwards. Challenge. Yeah, Mel will. Yeah.
Be a challenge to mount it the right way around. Certainly.
Put the tail fins on the front.
We could do a John Marley build. That'd be fun.
Yes. Telford 2026. John Marley build.
Covered in silver, backwards.
Okay, so I can't remember. Remy's, what are the Someone or Others funnies? Who was that? The guy who did all the the tank with the spool of laying down.
Pete Lowe. Hobart's Funnies.
Hobart's Funnies. Okay, so on Bearded Veteran Creates channel, for the subscribers, he's looking at doing something like that. You might now call it a John Marley build, but I think it's a Mikey's Funnies or Funny Beard or something like that. But basically, they have to build something and then have something or other like completely stupid about it, and just fun. Just have fun.
So it's a normal build for you.
I don't have to be here. You don't pay me enough, Malcolm, I should say.
Checks in the post.
Has been for years, mate.
Yeah, well, it takes a long time. Beardy's Funnies is what he's called.
Beardy's Funnies. There we go.
Yeah.
Funny beard.
Lovely Lysander at Shuttleworth, says Brian.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they have a replica of one at Tangmere as well.
They do. Right. They're flying one at Australia, aren't they?
Made for a movie. I don't know.
Not sure. Model Officer says update on auction items coming in a live show very soon on the Model Officer YouTube channel. Oh, okay, yeah, that's coming up soon. Bye, John.
Yeah, you use toenails on the ground in a second.
And he says the timetable confirm all the 70 odd hours released on the next weekend. Okay, so keep having a look at 48-48.com. Gary says, Gordy, sorry, says, do you have any plans for visiting Blackpool? Don't think so.
I don't think there's a model show in Blackpool, is there?
Liverpool way, Preston, the Preston show, Lancashire. I don't believe so. But if we were invited to one, we might. Skipping says, just make sure you get the timetable the right way around, or it will get very confusing. Timetables will be in 3 time zones, Mikey. So, yeah. He wasn't having a go at you at all. He was. That was a reference to Marley, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We'll forget about it slowly. I promise. I promise.
I'll not forget about it. It's like the Tin Man incident. I don't know.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah,
I'm sure you
hardly
were.
think about that either. What are we doing? Oh yeah, thingy, Spur Force.
Oh.
Wrong button. Spur or false? What scale is it? Who makes it? What is it? Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
So Marley's up first.
I should
All 3
put
in the
my
comics.
box upside down, shouldn't I? Oh no.
Up to you, mate. That's probably
this
something
time.
to do after the show, but you can. Let's have a look. First guess is FX 148 Lysander Mark 1 or 3.
I'll give you 1 out of 3.
Ooh,
Yeah, good start.
well, that's good. Da-ba-da. People talking about the timetable still. Total Scale Models has never played it before. He says biplane. MiG-23, 1 second, Hobby Boss.
None correct.
Ooh. So he is watching. He's been watching.
Yes.
There's a theme. Is there a theme?
Totally Scale Models is correct.
Right, but he doesn't get a point though, or recognition.
No points.
No.
None.
No. 148 triplane, says Neil.
Ooh. 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
Well, 2
Still
out
got
of
to
3.
give.
It's a plane. I was giving it away.
You still got to go to
Yeah.
do it properly. All 3, please. Who makes it? What scale is it? And why is it? Biplane with the wing the right way around. 148 Airfix. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'll go with 1 because although it's a biplane, more information, please.
Yeah.
Mr. Pedantic.
Evening, everyone. Been lurking from the start. Now awake. Hello, Edward. Morning.
Hello.
Good to see you, dude. Darren Hall. There we go. Airfix 148 Swordfish.
1 out of 3.
Okay. Let's see. You make it bigger when they get it right or wrong.
Yeah.
You should get it make it smaller when they get
It's
it wrong.
his nose.
148 FX Gladiator.
1 out of 3.
Oh, blimey. 48 scale Sopwith Camel from Edwards.
Oh, okay. Well done. Edward, stop with
done.
Camel, Peugeot engine, pick, blah, blah, blah.
Is that on the cards for next or?
Oh, well, no, not straight away. I've built 2 of these kits already, and I love them. Like, I really enjoy the biplanes. This is definitely going to Oh yeah, I'm going to be doing it. Yeah, like yes. Okay, short answer yes.
So,
Because
so
there's a
is it? Sorry, Mr. Marley.
Yeah.
You doing the third one to get it right this time?
oh my god. Yeah, I want to do that one. I want to do the Wonga Bonga.
Oh, what? The Wonga
They're called-
Bonga?
Wonga Bonga.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Wonga was a nickname for Gotha bombers, and Bonga says it all about what the pilot of the aircraft wanted to do to smash them.
Wonga Bonga.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a Wonga Bonga. I want to do the Wonga Bonga.
Oh,
Yeah.
well done,
There you
bit Benton. Well done. Getting that. We also had Airfix 148 Sopwith Pup. It's close. And a 148 Airfix Tiger Moth, which was also really relatively close.
Hmm.
Ah, very good.
Sure is. That's a birthday present, by the way.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday.
I may have picked it. I didn't pay for it, but it came out of the same bank account. How does that work?
I don't know how it works. Whoa. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Right. What scale is it? Who makes it? And what is it? Ear scale is it that's bigger than your ear, isn't it?
Sorry, just.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I think I know. I know. Go on then. What scale is it? Who makes it? Sorry?
And it is on a theme.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Does Mal know what it is?
Do I know what it is? My guess would be. Well, I've got two. 135th. I haven't got a clue about manufacturer, but I'm going to go ICM Abbott.
Oh, I'm right.
Oh, okay. Edward 36. No, hang on. Edward says a 36 mouse Tamiya. Does he mean 35? Yes, he must mean
Going for what he said, it's
he did type just there 35 fat fingers. So
Ah.
right. Okay. Right. All right. Okay. 1/16 scale. Das works. Leopard. 135 Trumpeter AS90.
Oh, sorry, one right.
ICM 135 King Tiger.
One right.
116 Abbott Gecko from Gecko. None right?
None.
35 Italieri M109.
Two right.
Oh. It's a model building. You're very good. Your name keeps coming up and you're getting a lot of good answers. Good guesses coming in. Tamiya 135 Abbott.
Oh, one
right. Right, not an Abbott. Okay. 35th scale, a Mini-Art, a Paladin.
I'm going to give you 1.5 for that.
Okay. 35 Tamiya M109. 2. 1.5. Okay. John Marley, do you want to have a go?
Oh no, I've got no idea. Well, okay, I'll go. Why not? I'll go a 135 scale M109 by Dragon.
Two right.
Darren says 135 Italieri Paladin.
1.5.
135 Italieri M109. 2. God, getting close. Who's going to get it? 135 M109 by Revell. 2 right. 135 M109 by Hobby Boss.
2.
Oh, so exciting. This is the way this game should go. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Love it. 135 Esky. What?
Just don't go down scale, mate. You'll get it eventually.
Yes. It's already been said, right? the manufacturer?
Nope.
Oh, it hasn't. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
No.
135 M1. M109 by F Academies one. 135 M109 by Thun. So we're going to go through the alphabet of model manufacturers.
I'm just going to.
Right. So we go through the alphabet starting with A.
You can do.
Will it take us a
Adam,
while?
though.
Well, as long as it's not Zvezda.
Correct.
Here we go. 135.
Lego team.
135. 135 M109. 35th. AFB clubs. 135. Zvezda. Okay. Trumpeter. Edward. 2. What did I say about this is how I want it to go? Trumpeter.
This is just
2.
the most obscure manufacturer ever.
Is it a weird manufacturer?
It's
Okay.
not.
Okay. All right. Das works.
No.
That hasn't been mentioned, though, is what you said, right?
Yeah, hasn't been mentioned. Normally does aircraft, I believe. And Mr. Marley's got a few of them.
Well, if it's Edward, it's been mentioned.
No.
Meng.
Two.
Edward, start with camel.
No.
Yeah, see what he's saying is that Mr. Marley's got one, so it must be that. 25th scale.
Hey, what?
I think he said 35th. I'm sure he does.
He just said 2. So it's 135th special hobby 109.
No.
Well, you just said 2 for the 125th 109 special.
I misread it. I did a Marley.
Oh.
He's got it by the next one there.
That's what I've just said.
What?
Special hobby 109. That's what I just said.
M109 special hobbies 135th scale. Frog M109. We've got people that very rarely comment on here. Just trying to get this done.
It's not my fault.
No,
leave him alone.
Correct. It's not your fault. There's nothing to do with it. Kinetic.
yay!
Oh. It was on a theme.
Is it?
Yeah, I've shown it before.
Thank you, John.
I went especially to the shed to get that one this morning.
Put us out of a misery, Mr. Marley.
Yeah, when you said that I have a couple, I thought it was kinetic, but I wanted the viewers to have a go.
Yeah. And I guess they do usually make aircraft. Is it right?
Yeah.
Dragon, and we have Mr. Craft. Nicest don't usually get on live. Sorry, Mark, but that's all right. It's just hard work, and I can understand why. Right, Mal, what you got going on?
Ooh,
that was a marathon.
Go back to Dave's comment.
It's on a theme and it's easy.
148 Lysander Mach 1, Mach 3.
By Airfix.
1 right.
Oh. Okay. Oh, same again. FX 148 Lysander.
1 right.
I just thought this was going to be that double tank thing. You know, one you're gonna do.
Yeah, what's that then?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is it an eyelid? Says Woody.
It is not.
Oh, okay. It was like Guess the Thing back in the day. Remember Guess the Thing we did? I've got the titles for Guess the Thing still on here. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Sure
do it again.
FX 1/24 scale Hurricane.
1 right.
Ooh. Darren Hall says unfinished mosquito.
No.
72nd FX Ornithopter.
2 right.
Wow.
Ooh.
Let's see. Easy.
Ooh. What is that bit?
Does this give it away? Almost.
No.
It's a big box.
Loads of shapes and curves and rivets and stuff.
Okay.
McVitie's 1/48 scale Hobnob Seeker.
None right.
Oh. Guess the thing. Is it a cornetto? God, wow. That is going back some years. that is going back some years. Bandai 135th Apocalypse. Bondi.
None right.
BF 110 FX 76 scale.
2 right.
Darren saying
Sorry.
FX 1.
Sorry. Go back one.
One.
No, 2 right. Yeah, 2 right.
2. Okay. Ooh, a bit more. 1/72 ME 110.
2 right.
148 Spitfire Mark 12 by FX.
1 right.
1 right. 148 Airfix Lightning, says Neil.
1 right.
What? I can't understand this.
Can't. That's it.
Aiming hobbies. What does he mean? Amazing hobbies. 35 Apocalypse Tank.
None right.
1/72 Airfix ME 410.
Correct.
Oh, James says he's not watching it live. Oops. It's not gonna help, is it?
Not watching
it. Wow.
Yeah.
Very good. Oh, special price.
Yes. Got it at Telford a couple of years ago.
Okay. Wow. What's the theme then? Was there a theme?
I've shown it before.
Right. Of course. Yeah, that's the theme. Right. I see. Well done, Hobby Time.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. Bearded Veterans can't tell as the wings are on the right way round, and I've been working with Mr. Marley for too long.
Yeah, but it's a picture, not a model, actual model. So.
Yeah.
Question for Mr. Morley: how the hell do you do a triplane? That must be really confusing. You put one along the length of the fuselage and 2 across it, 1 back to front.
Sure. We'll find out. I've not.
Why not?
I've not tried one. I've not tried a try. But sure.
You're a martyr, John.
It's
It's best just to not engage, Mr. Marley.
well, you know, just you get caught with one goat. What can I say?
Yes. Airfix ME109 Airfix Meteor as well was also a guest. Get caught with one goat. Right. We've done Lockstat. We've done Spur or False. Well, thank you everyone for helping us get through that. Still a bunch of watching, so that's quite cool.
Not.
We haven't done our job. Yeah.
Yeah. If you like the stream, hit the like button. If you like it a lot, hit it twice.
Oof. Yeah. A controversial statement just there, but yeah, moving on.
Yeah. If you don't get that, go and hit the like button twice, and you'll know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right, sit rep. We need to press some buttons out, and then we can go ahead. Right, I'm going to refresh it now. All right, so if you haven't, then you haven't. One 30 seconds, says Nick. I don't think you're watching it live, buddy. You have to hit that live button down the bottom, and it'll skip you up. Edward says, "Who hasn't glued a tiny bit of PE to your finger instead of the model?" Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Many times.
I glued my hand to my leg once, but yeah, that was. I've made some mistakes. Moving on. First mistake is only up to any of this crap.
Just don't take up archery, all right?
Oh god! Well, I used to do archery, but the instructor was complaining of a sucking chest wound.
Okay, here we go. Sit rep. There is a post on the Models Mess, which is our little private Facebook group for us guys, for beneficiaries and volunteers and Models for Heroes. On there is a very special post. It goes up once every Thursday. We ask you to put your stuff on what you've been working on, or with a little bit of an explanation as well, so that we can talk about it, find out what you're doing, with a nice picture. So, and we're going to go through it every single Sunday if we can. Here is today's. Yay! I'm going to switch that to all comments. Edward said, "Oh, John, stop digging. You'll end up in Australia."
Oh, wait.
John will probably dig the wrong way.
Yeah.
Right. First off, on there is Paul Hawkins Witcher. He says, Airfix, 1 second, Westland Sea King, HR5. This is the landing gear is fitted. Next is the rotors and paint, the newly fitted parts before I do the decals and weathering. Very good.
Nice.
Very good indeed. Yeah. He hasn't mentioned the rear here, and if you've been following the Modeller's Mess and following this, you'll know what happened. But he hasn't mentioned it, so I won't mention it either. Very good. Any more pictures? Yeah, it doesn't mention it at all. So neither will I. Very good, mate. Very good indeed. Keep it going. Andrew Gledhill says, last week was a busy week for me. Completing 2 models more or less at the same time. The first one was this Tamiya M18 Hellcat tank destroyer in 1/35 scale. Weathering comprised of a brown Flory Models clay wash, which was partially rubbed off after it dried and wetted with a cotton bud. Then some dirt and sand weathering powders were rubbed into it using those cheap eyeshadow foam pads. Finally, some mud effects were applied to the lower hull sides behind the wheels. And I will post my other build in another post. Ooh, that's lovely.
It is.
That's really nice. Is this the one I think he posted this last week?
Oh, I think so. I remember the yellow.
Yeah, the yellow decals with the rust and the dirt on them are lovely. Yeah, that is a triumphant build, mate.
Yeah, beautiful.
Like. Oh, 3 more pictures. Excellent. Yeah. It's just something about that. It tickles me. Tickles my fancy. Yeah, like it. Like it a lot. It's convincing.
Oh yeah, love it.
Yeah. 10 points. Like no pen in any of these pictures though. So but yeah, good use of photography, blocking up the background so you can see the silhouette. It's great. Love it. Fantastic. This is the other one. My other finished build is 135 Hobby Boss Tiger 2 with the Porsche turret. The 5 figures are from Hobby Boss Late War Tank Crew set. The 2 standing figures next to the tank don't really go with the tank, but I have painted them up anyway. I'm really crap at painting figures. I tried to replicate the camo pattern on the uniforms with limited success. They look okay from a distance. I went for minimal weathering with rusted tracks and a weathering powder dust coat all over. The decals are from an aftermarket set, as the kit only had 4 black crosses and decals. It is a totally made up tank by me. The number 213 is part of my email address.
Very good.
Fair enough. Hey. Yeah, it's come along. Oh, yeah, the figures are great. Those are detail. You got the eyeballs in there. I think you might benefit from a little you'll benefit from a wash. I mean a weathering wash. Just to bring out the creases and things like that. Because like the gap along the center of the trousers is too light. It needs to be very, very dark. But if you're looking for advice, head on to Thursday nights of Rob Herring on Zoom, if you can, Andrew. Or pop a picture up on the mess and ask for some tips and pointers, and you'll get some. There is a flesh wash made by Army Painter. It's called Flesh Wash, and I use it almost on everything I do, and I'm really happy with that. And it brings out a lot of the details on the face. But yeah, there you go, really good. Neil says, love the camo on that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep. Very good. More pictures. Yeah, it's great. We love it. We love it. And the back. There you go. Keep it up, buddy. Tell me 135th. Cool. Is that what you're looking on next? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh. Very nice. Yeah, very good. Yeah, chunky beasts, aren't they? 255. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Lovely. Nice example, mate. Yeah. I think we saw that one. The pictures you got. Oh, we saw that one as well, I think. Yeah, very good. Oh, you got the log on the back. Looks like a log. Very nice, mate. Just pop some description in next time you post anything, then we can know what it is, what you're doing, what you're up to. Neil says, "Did you say flesh wash, Malcolm?" Yes. It's this one. Flesh Wash. You see it up in the on the picture there. Flesh Wash by Army Painter. It's a little quick shade thing. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. So you put your normal, come on, focus. You put your normal stuff on, you know, your normal pinky coloured face, and then you use this stuff, and it kind of runs into the little recesses. As I say, every other Thursday night, Rob Herring on Zoom. Come and see. Carl says, I'm embarking on this, which I built and base coated last night, £10 from eBay. I remember when he bought this, it was last week. I think he put the picture up saying he was going to be building this one. It's like Space Marine thing, isn't it? Space Marine gun weapon thing. There we go. Almost finished, he says. Oh, we also put a picture of this up on the Model's Mess with spinning the video. Oh, he's got a cup in the background. Very nice. Models for Heroes cup. Very good. Hold on, Carl. Keep it up, buddy. Oh, Gordon says, I have been busy this week building the Revel 172nd Sea King Mark 41. I've changed the colours from the original German colours to more British. I've done a bit of weathering around the exhaust and rotor. Still lots more work to do. Been done, but really enjoying it. I'm stuck for British decals, but I will look around, see if I can find some. Also now looking for a small paint sprayer, not expensive. Any ideas, please? Oh, not expensive. If you go on Amazon, you can buy a cheap airbrush and a cheap compressor, bits and bobs that you need for under £100. Very good. Have a look for the brand Fengda, Fengda, Fengda. They're excellent. I've got a Fengda airbrush. It's doing well for me. And also a Fengda compressor too. But I wouldn't spend any less than that if I were you on that whole setup. I imagine everyone else would agree with me.
Yeah.
Mal's probably going to tell you to buy a Hardman Steenbeck.
No.
And get Claudius Schiffer to blow at 20 psi. Constantly.
No. I've forgotten the name. I'm just getting it to.
Okay. Well, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that. But Gordon, if you pop that question up on the mess, I mean, you'll get loads of different comments about different ideas and things. But the best thing to do is just send Models for Heroes an email and ask about paint spraying and stuff like that, and we'll get back to you with some ideas. Okay. Or pop it up in the mess, like I said. Nice, though. Very nice. Oh, Graham Tolson. Graham Tolson. So, this is Revel 144 scale Das Boot. This is the collector's edition. I've got a VHF antenna to do and a diorama to construct. I've really enjoyed this. Different from my normal builds. Absolutely. It's got no wheels on it. It's not armor. That's very good. Oh, you've even got little dudes down the bottom. Just noticed that. Can I zoom? Yeah, just about. Look at that. Little 145 guys. Little chaps. Very similar to my 144th chaps that I had. Sitting down one with the arm in the air. Yeah, I think they might be the same ones I use for my 747 build. Yeah, very cool. Nice weathering going on. Look. This. I like it when people don't use black. You can tell they haven't used black. You know, there's two different types of black on there. Look. There's that rubber black underneath, that greeny black. Very nice, mate. I like that. I think he's enjoyed that. Very good. Thank you, Graham, for sharing that. Chat about it. That's lovely. Nick Nibs says 3D printed Demon S. The STL file claims a 75mm is a 75mm scale. This has been difficult for me. I may have bitten off more than I can chew with this one. She's difficult to light for the camera due to the way the wings have imposed. Oh, the wings are over the top, I suppose. That blocks the light out, maybe. I would love to see her painted by someone more skilled than myself, because she is a very impressive figure. You seem to have done a good job there, mate. You got all the, base colors are all in the right places, all the right kind of shades and stuff. I think it's important to, as you say, bite off more than you can chew, because it pushes yourself. It pushes yourself and pushes you to learn things. And you got to make mistakes to learn. Only way. So you're going to have figures. You're going to have figures in your menagerie that you've painted a long, long time ago that you're not happy with. But if you want to improve, that's great. That means the next one you do a little bit better, and then a little bit better, and just don't stop painting. That's the worst thing you can do. If you stop, you're never going to learn. So keep on painting. Thousands of points for the pen. It's almost like it's molded in, isn't it? It's like it's part of the thing.
Yeah.
And as I said, the best thing about it is I know exactly how big that is, because I can grab my pen right here and I can say, oh, I know exactly how big that is.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And I could do the same from the other side of the planet.
Yes. Just make sure it's the right way around. Okay. Oh, yeah. Look at that. This wings really do cover it up.
Wow.
The painting's nice. And the rock. It's all good. Oh, yeah. Lit from the front. Cool, man. Keep it up. You're doing well. I like it. I like the colour, purple as well. Hey, Joe's up. I haven't seen you in ages, Joe. It's probably because I haven't been on the same Zoom sessions as you have, but good to see you still building. Chipmunk's coming along. Posted this last couple of weeks. It's coming on. A bit of weathering going on. Very nice. That's probably the Airfix Chipmunk.
Yeah,
I imagine. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you got all the stencils and stuff on last week. Yeah, good job getting those lines sorted out on the props. That's not easy. Get them all straight. And then from the top. Cool. That's so good, isn't it?
Cracking. Love that plane.
So many people. Yeah, so many people love that plane, don't they? Love it. Good work, buddy. Thank you so much for showing us that. Excuse me. Finally finished, it says to 148. Oh, it's 148. De Havilland Chipmunk T10 of IFX. This will be going underneath a shelf hanging in flight. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. What a good idea that is. Shells with the armor on boats on the top and then flying aircraft underneath. Love it. Well done, mate. And use of the pen. Use of the pen. Very nice. Cool. Thank you, Joe. Mr. Tom Hallam says FX 148 Westland Lysander 161. Special duties. SD. Squadron. We landed by noonlight. It's called Diorama. A really nice build with next to no issues. This model was a particular interest as I'm currently reading the book written by Hugh Verity. It also turns out they used to practice landing and pick up agents in the fields around where I live. I also added a 3D printed fuel truck, a side ladder, motor in the engine compartment to spin the prop, and an agent to be picked up. I would highly recommend the kit to all scale modelers. Happy modeling, everyone. There's another
Wonderful.
photograph to come.
Yeah.
Wow. 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 That's gorgeous, isn't it?
Hmm.
How long has that kit been out?
It was released, November, I think? End of last year as a surprise announcement from memory.
Yeah, I think it arrived at Model Kits for Less last week in January, I think.
Right.
Yeah. I've pre-ordered mine, but from my store here, but we'll see how long that takes to arrive.
Oh, it's difficult to photograph, isn't it? In that, because the snow's so bright, and obviously the Lysander is so dark. Very difficult. But yeah, lovely job, mate. That's a bit of narrative. Oh, and the prop spinning, that's just brilliant.
And the collector ring on the nose of the cowling is a good colour.
Yeah.
Not
really nice. Yeah.
Bronze. Yeah.
Beauty. Bit of chipping as well. That's good. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Well done, Tom. Top notch. Yeah. Dave Turner has put a picture up here. There we go. But he's put his text up in here. So I can't put them both on the screen. I'll read this through and then I'll put the pictures up. The Revel Lynx HAS3 132nd mission is to make models of every aircraft I've worked on. So I started with my favorite platform, the Lynx. However, I worked on the Mark II, not the Mark III, so there's some cosmetic differences, including different flotation devices, no GPS dome, and different rotor blades. The Mark II did not have BERP rotors. Thinking about it, the Mark III didn't either. I think Revel have slipped up there. Well, so far, not a great kit. The rear tail assembly fit to the tail boom is abysmal. The nose assembly is in 4 pieces and it has needed more filler than a 1975 Datsun Cherry. And general fit, the general fit is not good. Not the greatest kit to start my journey. I shall endeavor to make headway. Excellent. Looks good to me. Yeah. That's good to me. Yeah, it's done a good job. What do you think? Very pretty. There's nothing you can't do. Nothing you can't do with a bit of time, patience, skill, the right materials. Oh yeah, this is the different shapes.
Yeah.
So that rotor end was that designed so that it could spin faster or break the sound barrier or something?
I think it helped with speed. Yes.
Yeah, helicopters have a problem, don't they? If they're flying forward, as the rotor blade comes forward, it's flying faster than the helicopter is.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then it's going back. So the faster it goes, the more lift it loses on one side, and more getting lift it gains on the other side. I think
something like that.
I can't remember. I did graphics for a documentary on this exact design, and I can't remember myself.
I think where they designed those blades, the Lynx using those was the fastest helicopter in the world at the time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I've seen it fly really fast to get to a location.
Dita is in. It says, good afternoon. Tidying up in Nia's room. Hello, Dita. Good to see you. Waffy Dave says, I'm pretty spot on. Talking about the rotors. Gosh, that's first for everything. Mick Nibs says, the next project, 3D printed Captain Space Marine bust STL file by Patreon. The creator is 110. Creator is Hell Creator. Right, okay. Scale's 110, I think. Not 100% sure. You print that yourself, Mick, or did you buy it printed? That's fun.
I think the pen suggests it's 1/10.
Oh yeah, that's a big boy, isn't it? Yeah, that's a chunky boy. See, without the pen, you wouldn't know.
No, could be teeny.
Could be. Cool. Well, I look forward to seeing that. There's lots of details on it, like scratches and bullet holes and stuff. Oh, printed yourself, says Mick. Oh, cool.
All right.
Nice one.
Interesting. I'm looking for someone to print me like 30 busts for no money. So get in touch if that's something you'd want to do. Joseph McNass is up again. He says, finish this week's project 172nd Supermarine Spitfire Mark 1A by Airfix will be put on a shelf with all the others. That's the same width as that bust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, mate. Love it. Well done. You've been busy. You've been busy, Joe. Oh, Rory stuff. Playing around with washes and weathering on this 40k Space Marine. Oh, yeah. That is really dirty, grimy. Oh, little bullets. Shell casings down the bottom. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, Knight's helmet thing instead. It switches a lot of the hats around, doesn't he? Good job, mate. Nice. Keep that up, mate. Oh. Okay. Nick Allen. I've been working on my little boat, which was a donation from a fellow member of Models for Heroes in Ashfields. Lovely little kit. Nice and easy and simple. Oh, it's nice. Yeah. I do love a lifeboat. There's something different. Thanks for sharing it, mate. I look forward to seeing what you do with it. Dioramas or something. 172nd Harrier GR3 Falklands from Airfix. Nice build. Went together very well. I have sprayed the camouflage and started adding the decals, the missiles and undercarriage yet to do, as well as the diorama. Hey, that's good. We're talking about this with Nick. He did one already.
Okay.
Diorama with it flying, and he's doing another one. Really cool. Like Mick stuff.
Good.
Like Mick, the way Mick puts it together. Yeah, I do. I like it. Cool. Very good, Mick. Thank you very much for sharing. Neil is back with his voyage. Oh yeah, that's right. The tiger, and then he has the guys planting explosive underneath. Oh, and the bridge. Oh yes, that's right. I remember now. There's a guy with the bike and everything. Only one picture though, so he's moving on with that. That was good. If you saw that one last week, I thought, look, there's loads of photographs we put up. There's Mick again, taking a break from his Harrier. The 28mm Glaive Wraith Stalkers from Warhammer. Tiny little thing. Well, only if we had a pen in the picture. We do. So far, I've clipped it together and started to paint to make life easier. To make life easier, the arm comes off. Lots of detail, lots of fun. Next, more paint to be added. Attempt to dry brush and seal with matte varnish. I have the bug. No one warned me of the addiction that comes with these. So yeah, Mick was one of the guys that attended the Games Workshop's Warhammer World a couple weeks ago. Last week before, with us, 20 or so of us, and yeah, he really enjoyed it. We looked around the exhibition, then we did some painting, and yeah, he loved it. And he's bought some, which is these guys sent. So, and there's a base. Oh, wow, the roses and a hand and a grave and ooh. Cool. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Mick. Think about how many you can get on your shelf. All that space between all your tanks. There's loads. Robert Stitchcombe. Nice.
Wow.
What's he say about it here? Working on it. Hope a successful diorama with first time ever made trees. What? Okay. Made them trees himself. Very nice. No, what the kit is or anything. Oh yeah, you see that? Yeah, like in the background. Wings upside down there. Look, John. Yeah, homemade trees. That's nice. Well done, you.
Oh, they're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well done, Robert. No other details other than that, I'm afraid, chaps. How does he do it? Does he say about how to do? Oh yeah, he's just done the mud. These trees are lovely. Very good. Very good indeed. Joe again, busy boy. It says just about to start a new project. Cars are new to me. This is a start of a diorama that I am beginning to do of 3 vehicles and a big service station garage. Oh, that'd be good. The first one is a 124th Honda S600 by Tamiya. This is going to be fun and interesting. I will keep you updated. Oh, absolutely. If you do a big service garage and you can photograph your cars, any cars, you can just put them in that garage, and that could be your place that you photograph them. That's fun. That's going to look lovely, mate. You're going to do a grand job on that. Very cool. Look forward to seeing that. Clive Osbalderston, our volunteer down in Salisbury, says Das Works 1/35th scale railway coach and carriage. Ooh, with plenty of photo etch bits, it looks like. That's great. I did a tram a couple of years ago, and that looked really nice. 35th scale too. So maybe he's got that interest in railway subjects. Oh, just one picture. Very good. Thank you, Clive. Keep it up, buddy. I missed a peek though. There we go. Here's some good stuff. Combined Rhino, 1/35th scale, Panzer III tracks and road wheels. Scratch built the side sponson. The treble bolter is set up. These are parts I started off with in the first picture. Panzer III tracks mixed with a Warhammer Rhino. Well, of course. But of course. Oh, well, bloody hell.
Wow.
Okay. That's fun. That's great. Well done, Pete. Nothing wrong with mixing and matching. I like it. Yeah, that's fun. Possibilities are endless, absolutely endless. You've got spare bits and bobs. You make all sorts of cool stuff. Yeah, I like it. Well done, Pete. Big fan. Yeah, like it a lot. It's got guns on the guns, that thing. Weapons on top of weapons. And there's the little tracks. I like that. Oh, it'd be good if it was the kind of like the other way around as well. Like do a tiger painted like a Ultramarines Rhino, or a 432 or a Bradley or something similar. Make it look like a Rhino. That'd be good. Thank you, Pete. Thanks for sharing us that. Press button. There we go. Steve Spencerbini, 1/16 scale. HQ Sherman, painted and deckled. Now to do some weathering. Oh, lovely.
It's huge.
It is huge. It's huge. It's like twice the size of a 1/72 Spitfire in length. That's nice. Weathering that is going to be wonderful. Well done, Steve. Thank you for sharing that with us. The amount of paint you're going to use, amazing. It's aftermarket bits and pieces on there as well. Don't know who they're from. Morris says, not the view I was expecting. And that went spectacularly wrong. Oh dear. But good to see you've got your Models for Heroes fleece with you. That's the important bit. Get well soon, Gary.
Yes, mate.
Yes.
Get well soon. John.
Don't mention it.
I will try. All right. I'm gonna grip hold of something really hard, and I'm gonna try not to mention it. Edwards 148 Fokker DV7 5 6 7. Being built as part of the Free Veterans Buddy Build on the Bearded Vetted Creates channel. I spent about an hour getting the top wing attached to the rest of the airframe. Imagine my surprise when I moved my hand away and realized I glued it on backwards.
I did such a good job.
Yeah, that's the funniest bit. Is you did a great job.
Yeah, it was perfectly square and everything.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah. I
particularly like now.
I particularly like the fact that you drilled it out and then super glued it in, the rods straight in, so it was never going to come away, and it was secure.
Yeah, they broke off. Brilliant. I had to break them off to fix it, so it's not as straight now.
Is it not? God,
good enough.
Hey, listen, if you, it's the fun of it. If you can laugh about it and enjoy it, and you're winning, mate. Well done. Well done.
Is he laughing? I don't think he.
Just looking at it now. It's not that bad. I mean,
sobbing.
Well, it is straight actually.
Yeah, it is.
So that's all right. And from the front, yeah, it's only like a mill out or so. It's not bad. It's not bad. Good recovery.
Yeah.
And it's solid now. It doesn't go anywhere. So hooray, hooray!
Well done. Good for you. Well done for fixing it, mate. Cool. Oh, nice. We got photographic evidence of it too.
Yeah, that's why I put it there. It was a challenge from Mikey.
Mick says, this is 26mm orc thing. That's Auric, I think that is. Auric. I've done more shading and repainted the shield as I wasn't happy with it. The next shading the shield, then matte varnish to finish. Cool. I've done a bit of base stuff as well. Like a little beastie. I'm really pleased you're enjoying this, mate. That's great. Great. Use a handle to hold the paint stuff. I can't remember if you do. Oh, yeah. It's shading on all the seams and stuff. Different color greens on the scars. Scars. Very nice. So much detail. You can see the back of the shield as well. Or like hand grip things. Oh, another picture of feet. We had Gary Morris's feet. And then we got an orc's feet. This one here is the orc's foot, just so you know.
Oh, gosh.
That's cool. What a mate.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Well, if it isn't, then he does certainly need to go in hospital. That's great. I love it. Well done, Mick. Keep it up. Keep showing us what you got going on. Keep painting those little things. Wayne is up. Necromunda. Cal Jericho is also a Games Workshop figure, painted with Citadel contrast. Oh, yeah, contrast paints and other Citadel paints. Very nice. Very nice. Very neat placement of all the stripes and stuff on his weapons. Nice, neat jacket. Very good. Lovely. Nice face, too. Good job. Oh, a couple more comments left. Who we got? Oh, yeah. More Necromunda. It's the Automator Ambots. Wow. Painted with Citadel paints. Yes. Those are fun. Beasts. Look at them.
They look awesome.
Yeah, they do. I'm going to have to look that up after the show. Ambots. I like a lot. Oh, another one. Another Ambot. Yeah, I really like these. What are they then? They're not Space Marines, are they? They're not Tau. What race are these? Anyone know?
I don't.
Oh, James right at the end. Just an hour ago. Getting these done, but not much more than last week. But luckily, all checked and nothing attached the wrong way up or upside down. So he's trying not to mention it.
Mention what?
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, mention what. James is another one for fixing stuff. You know, made a mistake, goes, oops, fixed it. You know, took the hit, spent a couple of extra days on it, and changed and fixed what he did. You know, good for him. It's a mental battle, isn't it? You suddenly have to change your plans and do something else. And if you can get over that, then you're winning. Fix it. All right, there we go. Sit rep is complete.
Yay.
Very good. Well done, you guys. Take that off.
Awesome work there.
Go. Whoa. Very weird. Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic work. Brilliant. Highlight my week, that is. Highlight of my week. A bit of chat about rotor blades. Dieter says, can send some photos of my current build, just where to put them. Well, next week. Are you on the Models Mess? Sure, you must be. Pop them on there, on the Facebook page. If you're not, just give me a shout, Dieter. Yeah. Our Gimpy was mounted on upside downs. Gimpy was mounted on upside down swivel chair, though. Upside down swivel chair. What? I understand that top first sentence, but the swivel chair bit, I don't. No. I think from memory, the range was Ballykindler. Just me and the aircrew on board. Money can't buy you any kind of experience. They're talking about the other build from earlier. I have to build a big shelf with MDF due to the size of the garage. Oh gosh, that 1/24th garage is going to be big. It's going to have to be a deep shelf. I think you might need to invest in a cabinet. Maybe. Knight says good rescue. Yep, there's been a lot of those. Excellent work, everyone, and John. in your defense, you did a terrific job with the wing.
Oh, thank you. I thought that was the end of the post. Excellent work, everyone, and John.
Well, he just wants to mention that you did a terrific job with the wing. You did, yes.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Ambots are from Necromunda. Okie doke. I've never heard of them before. Games Workshop still, but I'll have a look. And Dieter says, yes, Malcolm, I am on there. I've just uploaded some. Right. Okay. I won't be able to show them now, but I can show them next week if you put them on next week's sit rep. Cool. There we go. Right, chaps, what are we working on? Anything to show that's worth seeing? Silk TV's off. Thank you. Have to go. Cheers. Well, Paul. What have you got, Mal? What have you got going on?
Just back to airbrushes for a sec. I'm agreeing with what you said, but this is worth checking out if I can get it to show the name. Bart Sharp. It won't show. It's Bart Sharp. And the reason I say check these out is because they have this cassette type nozzle, which is exactly the same as the Harder and Steenbeck airbrush, which makes the things so easy to clean you wouldn't believe. All right, so drops it. Whoops. It's all right. But it's gone. It's gone with all the rest of the plastic stuff.
What's behind you?
Yeah. So I clean my airbrush within 2 minutes every session, no problem. But these are pretty cheap considering. So check them out. Bart Sharp. And this was a 186, I think, and it came with 4 different size needles up to 0.6. 0.2, 0.3.
Got adjustable chuck at the back.
Yeah,
and you've got the and the front as well. Yeah,
I generally use this one for varnishing, but it's not as refined as Arden Steenbeck, clearly, but because of that cassette nozzle, you don't get the little tiny things on the end that you can't. Yeah, you know. Gotcha. So anyway, worth a look.
Okay.
And I've unmasked majority of the Fulmer. This underwing roundel, the mass was pulling up the white, so I've left everything in place. So I'm going to remask the blue, then mask the red, and then I can repaint the white. But and I've also noticed I painted the serial number in medium sea grey, which goes with a style of roundels. But I looked at the instructions again, and and the decal sheet. The decal sheet's got all the codes on all the about 6 different aircraft, all in a similar similar color. And this is late 1941, and it should have the later roundels under wing, but it hasn't. But I would imagine that the codes would be the later Sky, because the propeller spinner is Sky as well. So I'm going to change that for Sky.
Okay.
Because it changed May 1941. Right.
Wow. Very good. Very accurate.
But it's yeah. Well, I just noticed that thing. So yeah, there is a bit of run on the red there, but I can sort that out easy. That's down to me being a bit not careful enough. But at least I won't mention it. But yeah. So. Yeah.
Very good.
What were you going to mention?
Nothing. Sorry.
That's all.
Find the nozzle. Oh, it's there.
Well, yeah. That's usually what you find.
Yeah.
Right. Waffy Dave says, we were sent a gimpy mount, but it was for a Sea King or a Western, so we had to improvise. And so took a swivel chair apart, turned it upside down, mounted the gimpy on it, and fitted it to the weapons carrier. That's what it was. Very good. You got to do it. Got to do what you got to do. Mr.
And when you say gimpy, do you mean jimpy?
I mean Jimpy. Yes.
Because gimpy, I think, means something else.
Possibly. Yes.
I wouldn't
Not
know.
to the RAF, it doesn't.
Hi.
They were all plastic. The holder was all plastic. They're fire extinguishers for the Crocodile. So I cut all them off.
Yeah.
But I've also used the 2 mounting points that are on them to sort of fill in the holes. There was a big two holes in the side, each side.
Yeah.
So I cut them off, probably glued them in there to help fill in the holes. And then individually, as I was cutting bits off and filing them down, I went and dropped them on the floor. That's why I disappeared twice.
Gotcha.
So done that. That's an antenna mount. It did have something on top, which was that bit.
Yeah.
So that's cut off, filed down, and I've got a load of. Don't know if you can see that. Bits of photo etch, all ready to be glued on, and plastic going everywhere. I've also bent up a couple of little bits. They're hatch batches. So I've got 2 more of those to do. Then when I start gluing things onto the plastic with super glue, I'll glue them together. They've got a little handle or little lever that goes in the middle.
Yeah.
So they'll go on. So steady, catchy monkey. Suddenly it'll go.
Slowly.
Yep. And that's it. That's all I've done.
Yeah. Very good. I haven't done anything at all because I've been chatting to you lot. Mr. Marley, what you got going on?
All right. So what I've been doing is, because I'm using the Res Kit exhaust, I thought I'd put together the kit supplied one to see how it all goes. So there'll be a third lot of photo etch that goes around the outside there. So the flame holders look really nice. That then would drop into the back end of that there, and all that then would go into this bit. Well, get the idea. Yeah, that's yeah. I just wanted to see how it all fitted. So it's actually really nice. So I don't think I'd be upset if I just used that. But yeah, the nozzles are better. The Res Kit ones, these ones look a bit bland, really.
Yeah,
you
they're
have
a
a
bit
choice.
soft. Yeah.
They do. So open or close. So I'm not regretting getting the res kit stuff, but this is all the flame holders and all that sort of stuff. Very nice.
Okay.
I've also put the seat together. That'll be grey. It'll be what do they want? A khaki sort of padding on the back there. Would you believe I've lost a photo etch from this actual kit? There's not much. There's a little card, and one of the things is a seat belt.
Oh.
That bit there, I don't know. I'll just have to make some out of paper and Tamiya tape and stick it on there. That'll be fine.
Is that the one with all the photo etch of the cables that you've already put on underneath? Is it the
No.
same sprue?
No. So this is an Edward one, an aftermarket one.
Okay.
So this is an upgrade set I had bought.
Oh, I see.
There's no seat belts on this sheet. But
I'm sure you haven't put on your Fokker.
Oh, damn. And the other thing is, this is the rear of the cockpit tub. So cut off the guide rails and replace it with the photo etch sort of guide rails, as you can see there.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty much all I've done, because it took a while. But so far, so good.
Would you make seatbelts out of masking tape, or is that not
Yeah.
a thing that you do?
No, it's a thing I do. In fact,
Okay.
I think the last one I'd done. Oh, I can't show you. No, I'd done that on the FX Bulldog, but that's not here. That's down.
Okay, so this is masking tape. Yeah, but I mean, obviously they won't be as complicated.
No, so I'll just look
photo
at references and photos of this seat online and just copy them. No biggie. But it's not so the the worst thing that's happened for me this week is actually the Shannon class lifeboat build I'm doing with 4 veterans.
Yeah,
is I've completely lost the side rails for the boat. So I'm going to have to get onto Airfix, I think. And I've gone through everywhere. I spent literally a couple of days looking for them. I don't know where they are. I don't know how things go missing. This is my corner of the garage, so nobody sort of plays with stuff. Everything that goes missing is my fault alone. I have no idea where I'm putting all this stuff.
That happens, mate.
It happens.
I put so many little bits down in a special little box or something, and then I've lost the box, and then the parts are not in the box, and God knows where it goes.
Yeah. But that's me. Oh, the next step what I was going to do was an APU. I think it's an APU on this. Where is that? I wasn't going to start during the show because I didn't have enough time. But where is it? There we go. Down there. So cut out a little square there underneath the fuselage, and then replace it with all these sort of ducting and all that sort of stuff like that. So that's going to be the next step. I think it's an APU intake. I wouldn't know.
It's all going to be open. Is the intake open, or is it? Just a hatch?
Well, you can have it open or close. Yeah. So I'll have it open. It's probably an accessory drive. It's probably a starter motor.
Right.
So whatever. Somebody would know.
Someone will know and let you know, I'm sure. Okay, great. Brilliant show. Thank you very much, everyone. We went on over 2 hours today, but that's all right.
Oh, there was a lot on the sit rep. It was great.
There was a lot. So go and have some nice lunch if you haven't already. And take care. Be good. John, are you back on a show with Steph and John?
Yeah, we all are.
You guys? Yeah.
Yeah, I should be. I'm going down to Sydney with my wife tomorrow, so I should be back, but I could be late, John and Mel.
Okay, mate.
I'll let you know.
All right, have a good one. Hope to see some of you online on Zoom. Don't forget the 48-hour build in March. Get ready for that. Have a think. And take care. Be good. Bye.
Toodaloo.
See ya.